Welcome to Fresh Behind the Ears, reviews of new independently released music. Today we have three excellent releases. In the Half-Light, a new EP from Otley-based producer and songwriter Astraluna. 2020 Laid Up, a new two-track release from Ben Haskins Quartet. And The Last 3 Seconds, a new full-length release from progressive metal band Voronoi. But before we begin, I'd just like to introduce you to someone. So this is Stephen Baker. He's a dog. Well, he's a husky, to be precise. Some of you will have met him already if you follow the link on social media. I'm just going to put him away for now. So let's start with Astraluna, and here's a short clip from her new release.
While it rages, I know hope will return, leaving traces here in the scorched earth. I might feel it all when I wait by the sea.
In the Half-Light is a shimmering album of soaring vocals, whole-souled songwriting, polyrhythmic drum patterns, and glistening electronics. As one might infer from the album cover, there is a pagan resonance to this music. The naturalistic imagery in one track, No Control, uses the growth and decay of fire, the phases of the moon, and the tides of the ocean as metaphors for change, fluidity, and transformation. Some of the choruses are boldly anthemic, and one reference point is the bursting, infectious pop hits of the 90s and early noughties. But there is a depth and a subtle interplay between darkness and light, which marks In the Half-Light as the creation of a more sophisticated ethic. Some of this is in the sheer sonic imagination of the arrangements. Throughout one track, The Mirror, a wash of sound evokes something like a synthesized glass orchestra, fizzling and crackling with ambient luminosity, like sounds transmitted from an astral plane. Although Ed Heaton is listed as the mix and master engineer, the album was written, arranged, and produced by Astraluna herself. There is so much sonic detail that this fact alone is impressive. On a standard songwriting record, the arrangement and production responsibilities are often delegated to other professionals. Although Ed Heaton's mixing and mastering is excellent, the raw sonic materials seem to have been devised by one mind alone. That one-minded focus has produced an excellent EP, which should appeal to fans of Björk, Tori Amos, and the recent music of Kate Bush. So let's move on to Ben Haskins Quartet, and here's a short clip. So the Ben Haskins Quartet is a contemporary jazz ensemble based in Leeds, featuring Ben Haskins on guitar, Ben Powling on tenor sax, Owen Burns on electric bass, and Theo Goss on drums. 2020 Laid Up is their second release and is available from Hyde Park Book Club Records. This is a very short release, being only 2 tracks long, but this band really makes it count. The title track, 2020, starts with elegiac solo guitar from bandleader Ben Haskins, and ruminative mood is immediately struck. When the band has entered, everyone is simply taking care of business, the ensemble delivering the song with brace and self-possession. In the bio, it says this piece reflects a time when resilience is found amidst despair. I think this is absolutely true, and within the poignant mood, there is a sense of security and rootedness. It is difficult to improvise on this style of tune, but these musicians strike the right cadence, Ben Powling's gently erupting tenor solo being a particular highlight. So another track laid up is a kind of 5/8 bossa, and it demonstrates a nimbler side to this ensemble. On this faster tune, the dark underbelly of the groove is provided by Theo Goss and Owen Burns, with crashes and growls that punctuate the deftly crafted tenor and guitar solos. The musicians weave around one another with stealth and precision. In a way, the band sounds so together, it's hard to believe this recording was made over lockdown, as they sound like they're fresh from the road. One wonders whether these jazzers could have been meeting up in secret. And last, but certainly not least, is the new full-length release from Voronoi, The Last 3 Seconds. Let's have a quick listen. Voronoi, named after a type of mathematical diagram, is a prog metal piano trio featuring Alex Pedraza on keyboards, Sam Quintana on bass, and Tom Hyam on drums. Their latest offering, The Last 3 Seconds, is an enormously varied album of pyrotechnic space-age music. You would expect a piano trio to inhabit a similar sound world to other piano trios, but Voronoi's music is closer to Meshuggah. Their rhythmic blueprint is uncompromisingly mathematical. Odd time signatures, mixed meter, and rhythmic superimposition abound. The precision of execution they achieve is a model of ensemble togetherness. This band has been playing together for nearly 10 years, and experience is on their side. Within this powerful rhythmic vortex, there are also many surprises. The sheer kaleidoscope of musical textures demonstrates their resourcefulness and commitment to exploration. Listen to the poised baroque intro of Robots as Pathos, Robots as M, or the enveloping synth blanket of The Last 3 Seconds, which evokes the early organ music of Olivier Messiaen, or the agitated, inscrutable piano part on The Nauseator, reminiscent of the band Plus in their more frenetic moments. What is Alex Pedraza playing here exactly? I do not know. At the same time, there are many of the earmarks that will satisfy the usual fans of prog metal, as well as others interested in the more intense side of music. Unrelentingly propulsive grooves, thundering overdrive heaviness, and earth-shattering polyrhythmic riffs. The Last 3 Seconds is a bold and unflinching statement which bears witness to this band's coalescence of heaviness and idiosyncrasy. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks very much for joining me, and I really hope you enjoyed checking out this music as much as I did. And I will see you soon.